Hey guys, welcome back. Celestria recently tagged me in a book tag. It is called the All Kinds of Heroes tag. So I was thrilled when she tagged me in this. So thanks, Celestria. I am going to jump right into the questions. There are only 10 with a bonus 11th. So why don't we just get into it? Question number 1, in the shadows. A quiet hero who is more in the shadows than the spotlight. Whenever I do these tags, I have to actually look at my shelves because I don't know why. I don't have this catalog of books that runs through my brain. I don't know why. And some of these, this is my favorite shelf if you weren't aware. This is my, I don't think you can even see it, but the lower one is my anticipated books. But this one is my favorite shelf. And some of these, like Hunted by Megan Spooner, I need to reread a couple of these because I've forgotten a little bit. A hero who is more in the shadows than in the spotlight. Actually, I'm gonna change what I was planning to do. So, I'm gonna go with Bilbo Baggins for question number 1 from The Hobbit. So, the only reason why I'm choosing him for being in the shadows, well, one is because he doesn't really want to go at first, and he's not the big player in the team, you know. He's the small one who doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what to expect from Middle Earth. He's never been outside the Shire. So for that reason, he doesn't take a leading role, but also because the crew of dwarves, so the whole crew with Gandalf, come to Bilbo and they want him to be their burglar. So a burglar literally needs to be quiet and unseen. So I'm gonna go with him for this one. I think it fits pretty well. And I mean, how can it really be a lovely day with Holly book video without The Hobbit? Question number 2, I'm no hero. A hero who doesn't acknowledge being one. These are really deep questions. You guys, I need to do a ton of rereading some of these favorites books because I'm just blanking right now. Okay, this might be a little bit obscure, but I think I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with, I don't have it with me right now, it's downstairs, but I'm gonna go with Around the World in 80 Days. And I'm going to pick this one because, so if you don't know anything about the Around the World in 80 Days, it's a classic. It's where a British gentleman of the Victorian era, he gets into this deal with people that he can, so keep in mind this is the Victorian era, he makes this deal that he can physically go around the widest part of the earth in 80 days. And he brings his manservant Passepartout, and I'm going to choose Passepartout for this answer because if Passepartout wouldn't have done some of the things he had done to help Phileas Fogg accomplish this goal, Phileas Fogg wouldn't have done it. So, I don't know, hero might be a little bit of a generous term in this case, but he is sort of the reason why Phileas was able to win the bet, I guess. So I'm gonna go with him. I was hoping that I could maybe find something obscure to fit one of these answers, and yeah, we're gonna go with that. The next question, weak in the knees, a swoon-worthy hero. Swoon-worthy. Swoon-worthy. Swoon-worthy? Isn't swooning just you're attracted to them or something? Okay, I'm gonna reach for this one as well. I'm gonna choose Edmund Dantes from The Count of Monte Cristo, but I'm going to choose the movie version, Jim Caviezel. I'm gonna choose him for this answer. In the movie, I feel like they Hollywoodized it a little bit more which lends a little bit more to the swooning. But I'm gonna go with Edmund Dantes. He is the hero of his own story, I would say, really. And he's just one of those heroes that you're just rooting for. And even when he does things that aren't necessarily the right thing to do, you're still rooting for him to win in the end, you know? I don't know, does that work? We're gonna say it works. We're just gonna say that it works. Question number 4, hate to love. A hero you disliked in the beginning but love by the end. Okay. I think I will go with Kit Livingston from the Bright Empire series. I don't know if you could just like call him the hero of the story, because there's so many moving parts in this epic sci-fi time travel story. It's really good. I don't know if you could really say he's the hero, like I said, because there's so many characters, there's so many different storylines happening. I don't know. But because of the growth that his character goes through from the beginning, when he's breaking up with his girlfriend, which seems like it's just not done very well, so you don't really like him. But then he grows on you as the series progresses. So yeah, we're gonna go with Kit. Question number 5, inspire to action. A hero who has inspired you to make a difference in the real world. I'm gonna have to go back to Goodreads for this. Let's see. I'm not really sure that any book has really impacted me to make a real world change. Maybe that means I'm not reading the right books. I don't know. Okay, this is going to be a cheap answer, but I'm going to go with The Ghost of Christmas Future from A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. And I'm going to go with him because The Ghost of Christmas Future shows you, I don't know, gives you perspective on how you want to live now to get the outcome that you desire the most. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't really think about the Ghost of Christmas Future on a daily basis or anything. So I don't really know that it's an appropriate answer for this question, but I think it works a little bit. Yeah, that's a hard one. These questions are surprisingly difficult. Question 6. Only one can win. A hero in a love triangle you wanted to win the girl's heart. I hate love triangles, you guys. Hate it. A hero in a love triangle? Do I have any love triangles on my shelf? Back to Goodreads. Oh. Now can I use the same book? I'm gonna use the same book. I don't know if that's allowed, but I'm struggling here, so I'm gonna use the same book. So I'm actually gonna go with Edmund Dantes again, because in the beginning it's between the love triangles, Edmund Dantes, I can't find it actually. So Edmund Dantes, Mercedes, and Edmund's best friend. There's a bit of a love triangle. It's not really a love triangle. There's an obvious pairing and then like a third wheel, but that's the answer for this question. Question number 8. I'll think about it. A reluctant hero to walk the path asked or required of them. A reluctant hero. One who doesn't want to be the hero. Let's go with Thomas Fox. And there's a reason that I can't tell you because it would be spoiler, but there's a reason why Thomas doesn't want to make the hero move. There you go. That's about all I'm going to tell you about this. Alright? So go read it. It's a great book. Next question. Number 9. No danger for you. A hero you want to protect at all costs. Okay. This one, we're going to say, I could have put Hadassah from A Voice in the Wind in so many of these answers. but I'm going to put her here because she is reluctant in like the human way, which is why I considered her for the previous question. But really, she is very open to God's leading and his will for her life, and she trusts him. So even if it's something that she doesn't really want to go through, she'll jump right in if God says jump. So that's why I didn't really think she fit the reluctant part. So anyway, I'm gonna put her here as a character that I would want to protect at all costs because of her heart, because she is so willing to take so much pain in life for others, for her faith, and a person like that, you just want to, I don't know, it's someone who has such a tender spirit and a tender heart. You just want to put extra protection around them. I don't know. I'm sure that makes sense to you guys, right? So we're going to go with Hadassah from A Voice in the Wind. Also amazing book. Go read it. And lastly, Not Always Kind, a hero who is rough around the edges. So the character I'm choosing for this question is going to be Quillen from, his name is Quillen, what's his last name? Shepherd. I should know that. So I'm going to go with Quillen Shepherd in this one. I don't know if it depends on your take on a hero, really, I guess. Well, I think you could call him a hero. I think so. So anyway, this is a historical fiction, super amazing. I really, really love this one. Quillen is super rough because he was raised like out in the middle of like mountainous wilderness. He was raised alone with his parents, and anytime they went into town, the townspeople had nothing but hate for this family, and so he grew up being hated by the town for reasons. So I'm gonna go with Quillen Shepherd. Yeah, his character also has an incredible character arc in the series. So check this one out as well. So these are some of the books I mentioned in today's video. I absolutely love them all. They're all on my favorite shelf. They're all Christian except for this one. This one is a classic, as I'm sure most of you know. Yeah, like, go read some of these awesome books. These are like my faves, guys. I would be so sad if I had never, I'd be really pretty sad if I had never read any of them. So you guys should definitely try one. And if you need a recommendation between these, let me know in the comments below, and I'll ask a few more questions to be able to like pinpoint a recommendation. So thank you so much, Celestria, for tagging me in this book tag. It was a lot of fun. It was very hard, but I do want to tag a few people as well. I'm going to tag Stacy at Christian Reads and Classics. I'm going to tag Beck at Beckle Books. I'm going to tag Gloria at Gloria Z. Thompson. I'm going to tag Felicia at Little Prairie Library, as well as Tiffany at Beautiful Minutia. So you guys will all be tagged in the description down below. I will leave the questions there as well. If I did not mention your name and you want to do this tag, you should totally do it. Let me know in the comments that you plan to do it. Or if you don't have a booktube channel, you can always do something on your Bookstagram, and if you don't have that either, maybe just in the comments down below, just kind of write 1 and your answer, 2 and your answer, because I think that'd be really cool to get like a whole bunch of different book recommendations from like people around the world. Like, that would be super cool. So yeah, thank you so much for tagging me, Celestria. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Bye! Oh man, just flipping through this, I want to reread it again.